Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? The Vancouver Canucks have just traded Podkolzin to the Edmonton Oilers. We got to talk about this. Let's talk. Hey everyone, it's your boy RevTrev. How you doing, everyone? I don't know what's going on, but the Vancouver Canucks have just released this statement. General Manager Patrick Allvin announced that the Canucks have acquired a 4th-round pick in the 2025 NHL entry draft from the Edmonton Oilers, originally Ottawa Senators pick, in exchange for forward Vasily Podkolzin. How did I have a problem with that first name? I've never had problems with that. Good to see you, everyone. It's been a minute. Actually, there's been lots of videos been going on since I've been away. I just got back from vacation. Today's my last day of vacation. Going to work tomorrow, and this happens. I was getting ready to go outside to mow my lawn because it hasn't been mowed yet. And this massive trade happens, and I'm like, are you kidding? I've got to go live right now. By the way, like my new hat that these things are so sweet. I got this on vacation, by the way. So anyways, side story. We're going to dive in to why did the Vancouver Canucks trade Podkolzin, okay? We're going to dive into that. But just a reminder, I do Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest. And you can follow my socials on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. Just follow me at Kempner Canucks. Okay, so this is wild, everyone. This is wild. I did not see this coming. I thought at the trade deadline they might do this. But what is the deal with Rutherford and Allvin making deals in August? Are you kidding me? There's always something that's shaking down. This management group has guts, has gonads, as people like to say. Like, wow. This is absolutely shocking to me. Now, is it shocking that Podkolzin got traded? No, that's not shocking. But it kind of is, isn't it? Like, as a Canucks fan, how are you feeling? Post in the comments. How are you feeling about this trade? Because let's be honest, and let's ask the big question. Regarding this Podkolzin trade, didn't you expect way more than a 4th-round pick? Way more, like, post in the comments what I expected way more than a 1st-round pick. I was thinking a player, maybe Podkolzin be a sweetener and a larger deal. We get a 4th-round pick. That's it? Podkolzin is a 1st-round pick, number 10 overall. And if you just look at what he's done, he has been considered a bust, everyone. He's been considered an absolute bust. It is absolutely shocking to see what's been going on. This is absolutely crazy, everyone. And so I want to show you this. This is what's happened. Let's change this banner off here for a second. We'll get rid of these. And we'll get into here. Well, look at this. It's going right over my face. So Podkolzin goes number 10. Okay. And this is wild. Oh, as I'm going to go mow the lawn, it starts raining. Are you kidding me? Okay. Arizona goes and gets Swordstrom. And then the Wild, they should have picked Boldy, everyone. Should have picked Boldy. Spencer Knight went 13th to the Panthers. Flyers went in Cam York. Montreal got Cole Caulfield. Oh, my goodness. This was a terrible, terrible pick by the Vancouver Canucks. Did not pan out here. People were saying that Podkolzin was going to go like top 3 to 10 He went 10th in Vancouver. We got hosed. Look at this again. We got hosed on this deal. We should have picked Boldy. We should have picked Boldy, everyone. Wow. Or Cudfield, that would have been awesome. Oh, what a disappointing pick and a fourth rounder. And this is what drives me nuts about this pick. Fourth round picks rarely make it anywhere. But the Canucks just like to trade picks, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, does it? Oh my goodness. Oh. This is a reaction video because it's just happened in the last 30 minutes. Like, it is absolutely crazy. Okay, let's dive into his. I'm gonna get into the comments. Whoever is here at 4:37 p.m. is why I'm going live, like on a Sunday afternoon. I'm not waiting till tonight, everyone. And I'm excited about. I was getting ready for video content that I'm doing this week, and here we are. So I'm going to share this screen. We got to go to Podkolzin numbers here, okay, everyone? So 6'1", 190, right? Age 23, from Moscow. Current salary is $1 million. Look at this. In 137 career games in Vancouver, he had 18 goals, 17 assists, and 35 points. That's just not good enough, everyone. 176 shots. Let's dive into this a little bit more. So 3 seasons with Vancouver, and I hope you guys and girls can see this. I'm going to maybe put myself there so you can see it a little better. So 79 games in the first year, 26 points, and then look, he has not been good enough. 2 seasons. This is why it's a 4th round pick. What an epic fail. And speaking of, why are all these commercials there? I always say this. 10 minutes a game, 12 minutes a game. The hits. I mean, he had a lot of hits this season, right? 3 block shots in 19 games. Yeah, that's why they traded him. Right there, everyone. Look at this. He can't make the lineup. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And where would he play? Where would he play, right? So here's the other thing. What is Edmonton doing? I guess they're saying that Broberg and I guess it's Holloway. Holloway's not coming back. Maybe they keep Broberg and they let Holloway go. That was wild, everyone. Absolutely wild what happened there. But the St. Louis Blues, 2 offer sheets, and here we are. Here we are. And next thing you know, the Vancouver Canucks trade or trade Podkolzin to the right. Why would they trade him to Edmonton? Of all teams. Really? Edmonton? That's the best you can do, a 4th round pick to your rival. What if he pans out there? $23 years old, winger, only making $1 million for the next 2 seasons. I'm baffled. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm excited. Gives us more cap flexibility. I didn't see him playing in our lineup, everyone. Where's the current lineup that I have here? Is this the current lineup that I have here? If this is my updated lineup, I mean, where's Podkolzin going to play here? He wasn't. So I don't know. I guess you got to move him on. There's other pieces. Hoaglander's played better. Joshua's played better. Then you got Heinen and DeBrusk. And then I guess Sprong's better. Garland's definitely better. Sherwood's better. He's there. There's nowhere to play for him, everyone. There's nowhere to play. All right, let's dive into some comments. Steve Preston, first guy here. Welcome to the team, Leckermacki. Yes, that might be what the biggest thing is, everyone. This is surprising, but maybe that's what it means now. This is what it means. Brian, you and I, man, we're both wild. No, I did not get this in the Saddle Dome in Calgary. They only had, I went to the pro shop. by the way, everyone, I'm going to be doing a new video called Number One Flames Hater. Me and Monty are doing it. That's what's happening this week. I'm just trying to set up a date that works for Monty, and we're going live. It's gonna be lights out. You're gonna love it. Okay. But no, I didn't. I got this in a mall in Calgary, but it said Lids everywhere. If you want this, go get it at Lids. But I love this hat. I mean, it's pretty big. It's large and in charge, kind of like me, right? Large and in charge, everyone. Okay. At least it wasn't Hoaglander. Casket Brian, you're right. Good thing it wasn't Hoaglander. I know, Unplugged, I'm shocked too, man. I'm absolutely shocked. He wasn't making that much money. Why trade him? Less depth now. Brian, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But so how you doing? Yeah, you're shocked too, right, man? And you're saying it wasn't making that much money. Does not make any sense. Polite Junior. It used to be Disrespectful Junior. Now it's probably Polite Junior. Welcome back, Polite Junior. Yeah, I thought there would be way more. Jed says it seems like it was premature. I'm with you. I'm not sure what the plan is here, guys. I mean, it's like we got to move some money out. This is how we're going to do it. Podkolzin, is it Zach Solmana 64 says Podkolzin was the odd man out on this roster. He was not making this team. Maybe he could have been used as a piece in a trade. That's what I'm thinking. But he has no trade value by himself. Okay. Polite Junior says, even though they could have gotten them to throw in a spare, use Zamboni for extra parts with that. The Zamboni parts are included in the. That's crazy. Yeah, that draft. I didn't know. I heard a lot of good things about Podkolzin. Obviously, that was just wrong. But dude, Polite Jr. is the biggest Boldy fan here. He wants us to trade Brock Besser for Matt Boldy. That's how much he wants this to happen. Yeah. You liked Podkolzin because of Miller comments about him. Yeah. I know it's shocking, isn't it? He was only going to make $1 million for each next 2 years, just signed a new contract too. I know. Yeah, it seems like a bad trade for us, right? But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. I'm not going to say it is a bad trade yet. Benning Bros always supported that pick of Podkolzin because he was a draft guru. Where are they now? Yeah, Benning's nowhere to be seen. Steve-O says, how does Edmonton do this when they have cap issues? Must mean they're losing one player to the St. Louis Blues on Tuesday. I think they're losing Holiday at least, but I would thought they were going to lose Broberg, but I guess they're not. But it's $4.5 million for Broberg, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Yeah, I know, man. Brian, this is wild. There's lots of Brians here today. Oh, sorry. I was laughing and coughing at the same time. To the Oilers, any other team would have been nice. Colin jumps in and says maybe they needed the Pods money to sign a puck-moving D-man. Yeah, possible. Callum, good to see you. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a good summer. Better to get a fourth or Podkolzin than losing for nothing on waivers. True. I mean, he doesn't start on waivers, right? PDG is going to sleep happier tonight, right? Good point. I meant the Podkolzin money. Okay, yeah. Philip says, surprise to better get Nacious or something. I thought like Nacious, if we were going to go at Nacious, we would had Podkolzin in the deal. Yeah, Callum, you're right. No projects allowed in the Canucks next season. Only real contributors and gamers. Great point. Desharnais can light him up. Oh, yeah, but Podkolzin's a hitter now. Not that he's that big, but he's a hitter. So, Victor, my friend, how you doing? I saw your sister and Riley and some must be niece or nephews or whatever at the Calgary Zoo. So, got to say hi to her. And, hope you're doing well, my friend. Victor, you thought we got hosed in this deal. Should have been a third round minimum. I agree with that. Victor, that's exactly what I was expecting, a second or a third rounder. But as you can see, his production's awful. So as someone already stated, use the $1 million to sign another. Okay, so Personalized, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Fourth round pick for Pod. Glad Canucks management got something for him because he honestly isn't worth much after a lousy season after his rookie season. Yeah, I know. No loss here. It's just sad that he didn't pan out, right? Personalized. Podkolzin is going to injure Lecker with the body check next season, knowing Canucks luck. Any Russians left? I don't think we have any Russians left at all, do we? Kratov's gone. Zadorov's gone. Podkolzin's gone. Like, it's like, are we anti-Russian players now? Like, we had Bure, Mogilny. Did we have Larionov? I think we had Larionov, didn't we? And we're just like, we're good. We're good. This move makes a hole for a prospect and as yet unnamed. Yeah. You're right. I think that Lecker is going to make this team, but we'll see. Mark says maybe there's a gentleman's agreement between GMs behind the scenes in Edmonton will help us out down the road when we. Why would they ever do that? But maybe you're right. Why would they do that though? With a rival who almost beat them in the second round? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I guess anything's possible. Seems highly unlikely. Maybe it's for that roster spot. It's the only thing that makes sense for me. It has to be. It has to be, Jed. Time will tell. Bad value, but add that Podkolzin 1 million to the 3 million, and suddenly you have 4 million, perhaps enough to sign a right-handed defenseman going forward. Or a left-handed. Forsberg he's not touted as an incredible player. So we'll see what he says about that or what happens. Yeah, Holloway and Broberg are definitely going to St. Louis. Nolan, good to see you. Guys, you know when this news broke? I was doing a fantasy football video on the best fantasy football strategy when this broke. So Stuart, it's good to have you here. Welcome. At this point, Holloway, I don't think they're both going. I think it's only one. I really think it's only one. So, all right. I've been trying to figure out why the Canucks have done this. I'm asking friends. Okay, so I'm talking to Keith and Laura from Hockey Talk on the Rocks. I'm like, why? Keith says, success wingers now, off-season shenanigans, not their pick, not their guy, and he's not a fan of it either. My brother says no room on the roster for him, not like he had lived up to the draft position. That's true. A lot of people are understanding why the Oilers are doing that, but wow, this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. The Canucks are not retaining any of the salary, none, not at all. If we go, let's go to stop sharing. We're going to share it. I'm going to show you right here. If you go to the Oilers Puckpedia, guys, you're seeing right here that, I got to bring it up higher so you can see it. Podkolzin is the full amount is there, everyone. Now let me redo this so it's still there. Yeah. This is what they're saying. 100%, guys. 100% of this is going. There's no salary retention, everyone. Oh. Okay. Victor says, OEL buyout still hurting us with these dump off moves. That's true. Good point. Really good point. There's been a lot of good points in here, but Victor, that's excellent. Canada First said, sad this kid never worked out. I had high hopes for him. Canucks save his cap hit and avoid losing him for nothing on waivers. Best of a bad situation. I don't know about you guys. Last night, there was a massive thunderstorm in Nanaimo. It literally shook our house up. My wife and I both woke up in the middle of the night because it shook our house. People have been talking about it all day. Did you guys hear the thunder and lightning? And like the thunder woke us up. Okay. The thunder woke us up. Right now, it's now raining. it's thunder and lightning again. So if this stream goes down, this video goes down, that's why. Okay. So Canada First says sad. This kid, yeah, I think this is super sad, man. I'm super sad about this. I did have high hopes for him, but obviously he wasn't as good as projected. So they moved on. Canucks aren't helping the Oilers out here. They are getting a project. And remember, not Yakupov. Yes, time will too. Do the Canucks have a larger? Of course, they have a larger plan. They definitely have a larger plan. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is, guys. I honestly do not know. I do not know. I have no idea what the real plan is. Maybe it is what everyone's saying. We're going to get a defense. And I just saw lightning. What was the Podkolzin trade? Right here. Let me get it for you. This is it right here. It's Podkolzin for a fourth to Edmonton. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. This is craziness. This is absolutely craziness. Podkolzin is signed as an Oiler because Edmonton cannot match the offer sheet from St. Louis for Holloway. Yep. So they made a trade with Vancouver. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. To fill that forward position, a winger was needed. Yep. Now, I understand from Edmonton's side. I don't understand from Vancouver's side. Yeah, you heard it in Surrey too. It was at midnight. We drove back from Calgary yesterday. It took us 12 hours, including stops, and just outside of Calgary. And so we got home late. We hit the 8:15 ferry, 8:45 ferry. No, 8:45 ferry. So we didn't get in until around 11 o'clock last night, just before 11. It was. We were zonked out, and that shook the house, man. Jack is here. I'm not mad at the trade, but I'm confused why we did this. I know it is confusing. I'm confused why. I'm not confused why Edmonton did it. That makes sense. Weird trade. It's got to be a setup move for both teams. Might be. Canuck Tony's thinks it's horrible. Yeah, Troy there. Okay, he will be good in a few years too. I don't know. I don't know if he will. 2 words, waiver eligible. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, okay. Jack says, I think Holloway is better than Podkolzin, to be honest, unless they aren't match him, but it's weird both ways. Yeah. I think Holloway's better too, unfortunately. The great move by the St. Louis Blues, though. Let's just go back to that for a second. When that happened, I was on vacation. Okay, everyone. Why is this camera? Come on. There we go. So the St. Louis Blues, brilliant to do this. This is why everyone was saying offer sheets don't happen anymore. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I'm shocked that the Edmonton Oilers didn't do this and try to get Shelovs or whoever's looking for a goalie to go get Shelovs. Go give him $1.6 million. He'll sign that. Instead, we signed him for $875 for the next 2 years. What a steal by Vancouver. But I'm shocked that we didn't get an offer sheet. I think this Broberg Holloway thing was awesome. And teams need to do this more often. I mean, Holloway, all you're doing is giving up a 3rd round pick. I do that for Holloway. I mean, the ones when it's like Kotkaniemi, is that how it is? That was awful. There's been some bad ones. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't do it for the bad ones, but for these younger ones that could make a difference on your team, go for it. Callum says, I can't wait for Podkolzin to try to body check Desharnais next season. Oh, man, I had a dream that they traded him. Now it actually did happen. Whoa! He had a prophetic dream. Canuck Tony had a prophetic dream. Can you guys hear that? That thunder's insane. Vancouver realized Podkolzin to the Oilers in a trade to make more cap space as well as allow room on the roster. Call players from Absurd. Alvin has now options with his coach, Rick Tocchet. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, Edmonton, they need to clear cap space now. They just added $1 million. I know it's, if you look at their thing, it's like, I think they owe $8 million or something wild like that. Yeah, $8.2 million they're over at the moment if they sign those two offer sheets. Yeah, Podkolzin was so pumped in the draft here. Miller touted his skills. I liked him. Good luck, Podkolzin. Yeah, good luck to him. That's right. Personalized says, Freeman from Sports Saint says, Holloway would have taken a pay cut to play one more year with the Oilers for a Stanley Cup run. However, the Oilers took too long with an offer sheet to the Blues, did dirty. I don't think it's dirty. There's nothing wrong with this, with doing this. This is what I need people to understand. I know you're not saying this personalized, but think about it for a second. Think about it for just a second. This should be happening more often. If you're not going to go and you're not going to go sign your guys and give them proper money, teams should do this. This is the Thunder Lightning's crazy here. Oilers took too long. Yeah, I think the Blues, that's smart strategy. I think it's good for Holiday and Broberg. They're getting what they deserve. Yeah, that will clear cap space for sure. Yeah, Drifter, way to help the Oilers, right? Yeah. What was that? Do you have no, dude? That's Thunder. I can't believe you guys heard that. No, he's not. He's not Canuck Jesus. No. Was Podkolzin on the roster? Yes, it clears $1 million for us. Van Isle Alley, I hope they are using the space for an absolute stud of a D-man. Me too. That would be great. Yes, and you're right. Evander Kane is on LTIR, and that voids 4.5 in cap space at the moment too. Yeah, that's true. What are the penalties if you go over the cap? You just can't. I don't know. You can't start the season, I believe, like the regular season with over the cap. I don't think there is a penalty. I've never seen a team do it. So a luxury tax fine, usually 500K for every million over or something like that. Not sure. I thought that's in the NBA. I don't know if that's hockey, is it? I know. Callum's hilarious. Well, here we are, everyone. We traded Podkolzin. Today, I did not see this coming. What a wild day. What a wild day. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Just want to show this one last time. We should have picked Boldy or Caulfield. We should have done that. Oh, everyone, it's so good to have you here. 99 scored 92. This is weird to announce a trade with Hodgson, Cassian vibes, and with the thunderstorm in your background audio. Canuck fan in Alberta. There's no storm here tonight. Where in Alberta are you from? I was just in Calgary this week visiting my family out there. So, and that's where I got this sweet Canucks hat. And I got the Canucks water bottle. I was so excited in the next stream. I'm not prepared, everyone, because this just happened. It just happened. So Jack says maybe we're doing PTOs. Also, I don't think it helps the Oilers if they let go Holloway. Definitely a downgrade for the Oilers. I guess we clear cap space and we get something, but a weird trade. Yep. Oh, you're from BC but live in Grand Prairie. Okay, cool. That's awesome, man. I just met someone who visited Grand Prairie this week too. Colin, I was just in your city, man. I was at the Calgary Zoo. I was at Peter's Drive-In. I went in the tower. Jack's not mad at Alvin though, but if I'm mad about this, be mad at Benning. We down with Benning, but he's gone. So also, Podkolzin was traded to another Canadian team because the fact is his wife Sasha does not have a passport allowing her into the United States. What? I did not know that. And yeah, they have a small little baby. Wow. Thank you so much, Personalized, for sharing that. That's inside information. That's what we should call you, Insider Personalized. Colin, you're from Vancouver, though. Okay, cool. Grand Prairie, what a town. I personally love going out to Beaver Lodge or working on the Husky Oil Energy Road. Cool. Time will to keep your friends close and your enemies closer, apparently. That's a good one. Funny story. I was at the last game of Benning. It was ugly. Ooh, Jack, I didn't know that. That's cool. In Edmonton next Sunday for Metallica, then Calgary for a trip, Calgary for a family trip. Podkolzin might be a downgrade for the Oilers, making it easier for the playoffs for us. Wow. They must be signing that PTO. Maybe everyone. Well, so this is it. Podkolzin's been traded for a 4th round pick to the Edmonton Oilers. We're going to have to tune in and see what's going to happen later. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, everyone, please do, because I love doing videos. I love doing live streams. I love doing YouTube shorts. If you haven't gone to see my YouTube short, it's on Facebook. It's on X. It's on Instagram. It's awesome. This week we're doing #1 Calgary Flames hater. Don't miss it, everyone. Don't miss it. So, but I'm with you, Coach Rob. I think we could have gotten more. I'm surprised we didn't. But as Personalized has told us, they couldn't get a deal done with a Canadian. It had to be a Canadian team because his wife does not have a passport to the States. So, but can they work that out? They should be able to work that out, right? So, man, there's so many Canucks fans in Vancouver, in Calgary, in Edmonton. It's awesome to have you guys here. It's also awesome to have the BC boys and girls here as well. But yeah, so couple last questions before we end this stream. Does Gonchar have a purpose with the Canucks anymore? What? Yeah, right. There's all the Russians are leaving, so he has an affiliation. He's a coach. Okay. I was at the zoo last Sunday. What? I was there Friday. I was just there Friday. So glad you did this. It's how I found out. Long-time subscriber. I was YouTubing music studio builds. Did Podkolzin ask for a trade maybe? Wish we got more in return. I'm with you. The new roller coaster at the P&E is awesome. Me and Miss Callum did it twice yesterday. What a rush. Cool. Shook my place out here in corn country too. Yeah, okay. So you must be Chilliwack, right? Chilliwack? Or did you already tell me that? All right, everyone. We're calling it a day. Thank you so much for jumping on. If you're watching later, please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate each one of you. I think there's more thunder and lightning happening, and we got to go. But stay tuned for the video that's coming up this week. Have a great day, and of course, always, go Canucks, go.